we are what the future is for women.
Yeah.
And I look at having my daughters and
Imagine a Hollywood icon who conquered the silver screen, only to face a secret heartbreak that nearly destroyed her. Demi Moore, the star whose ghost pottery scene captivated millions, hit a tragedy so profound it shattered her world and her sobriety. What devastating loss drove this unstoppable force to the edge, and how did it unravel a love story the world envied? From a chaotic childhood to commanding $12.5 million a film, her journey is a roller coaster of triumphs and betrayals. Now, at 62, she's pulling back the curtain on a truth so raw it'll leave you speechless. Will her revelations redefine her legacy, or expose a side of Hollywood we've never seen? Buckle up. This is the untold story of Demi Moore, and you won't believe what happens next. Born in 1962 in Roswell, New Mexico, her early days were anything but stable. Her father vanished before she arrived, and her mother wrestled with addiction, dragging the family through over 30 moves by the time Demi hit 14. At 15, a devastating betrayal left her scarred when her mother traded her trust for $500 to an older man. Yet, Demi didn't crumble. She fought to carve her own path, dropping out of school at 16 to chase independence through modeling and odd jobs. Fast forward to 19, and Demi's grit landed her a breakout role as Jackie Templeton on General Hospital, beating out over 1,000 hopefuls for a gig that paid just $750 an episode. But here's the kicker. While she dazzled on screen, off screen, she was spiraling into addiction, partying for days until director Joel Schumacher threw down an ultimatum: get clean or get out. She chose to fight, and with a studio-funded sober companion by her side, she turned it around for Saint. Elmo's Fire in 1985. That film, a cultural touchstone, stamped her as part of the Brat Pack alongside Rob Lowe and Emilio Estevez, young stars whose fame exploded even if the label chafed. Her role as Jules, a wild soul wrestling her demons, echoed her own battles, and it flung open doors to bigger things. Then came 1990, and Demi didn't just step into the spotlight, she owned it with Ghost. Ever wonder what makes a movie moment stick forever? That pottery scene with Patrick Swayze set to Unchained Melody didn't just break box office records, it minted $505 million worldwide and turned her pixie cut into a global craze. Back then, she and Bruce Willis, her husband, since their whirlwind 1987 Vegas wedding, were Hollywood's golden duo, their films Ghost and Die Hard 2 topping charts together. But behind the glamour, cracks were forming. They welcomed 3 daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, but juggling blockbuster roles and motherhood stretched her thin. By 1998, after 11 years, they parted ways, yet their bond endured, a rare Hollywood tale of grace and separation. Hold on to your seats, because Demi's next chapter with Ashton Kutcher is where the drama peaks. She was 40, piecing herself together after divorce, when this 25-year-old charmer swept in like a dream in 2003. Their romance was instant. 8-hour phone calls, a beach proposal with rose petals, and a $250,000 ring sealed it fast. They launched Catalyst Films, striking gold with Beauty and the Geek. But a secret tragedy loomed. 6 months into a pregnancy, Demi suffered a miscarriage that shattered them both. They clung to each other through grief counseling, yet the strain lingered, and by 2011, their love story unraveled amid whispers of struggles with substance and self-image. Now, at 62, she's sharing it all: the loss, the regrets, the addiction that nearly broke her, proving her journey's far from over. Compare that dazzling 90s superstar, think A Few Good Men with Tom Cruise or Indecent Proposal sparking moral debates, to today's Demi, who traded Tinseltown for an Idaho ranch to shield her girls from fame's glare. Her past screamed ambition, her present whispers resilience. And she's not alone in Hollywood's whirlwind. Rob Lowe, her St. Elmo's Fire co-star, recently faced a dramatic development. His Montecito home narrowly escaped disaster, a stark reminder of nature's unpredictability near the luxe estates he's long called home. Hollywood's spotlight never dims, but for Demi Moore, it's the shadows that tell the real story. A tale of heartbreak, redemption, and a fortune built on grit. Rewind to 2003 when she and Ashton Kutcher, the young heartthrob 15 years her junior, lit up the Charlie's Angels premiere. The world couldn't stop talking. 200 photographers clamored for a shot, some offering $100,000 just for a kiss. Their age gap sparked a frenzy, with late-night comics dubbing Demi the ultimate cougar. But here's the hook. While the world laughed, they built a love that defied the noise, tying the knot in 2005 in a private Beverly Hills ceremony. Bruce Willis, her ex, wept as their daughters read letters to Ashton, who gifted each a Cartier bracelet to seal his promise. Fast forward to today, and Demi's reflecting on that whirlwind. Once a symbol of bold romance, now a chapter of lessons etched in pain. Their blended families seemed picture perfect. Idaho getaways, themed parties, and Ashton braiding the girl's hair at 27. But tragedy struck like a lightning bolt. In 2003, 6 months pregnant with their daughter, Chaplain Ray, Demi faced a crushing loss when a checkup revealed no heartbeat. The grief shattered her sobriety, pulling her into a spiral of alcohol and Vicodin. At her lowest, weighing just 98 pounds, she felt like a ghost of the star who once ruled with Ghost. Ashton tried to bridge the gap, but the emotional chasm grew. By 2011, whispers of his infidelity, first with a 22-year-old, then another, hit Demi like a public betrayal, exposed via Google Alert as she prepped for a red carpet. Ever wonder what breaks a Hollywood power couple? For Demi, it was standing beside Ashton at their foundation event, smiling through the humiliation before announcing their split in 2011. The divorce, finalized in 2013, left her self-worth in tatters, but she's since risen, stronger and wiser. Demi's not the only one navigating storms. Bruce Willis, once the invincible die-hard icon, now faces a health battle with aphasia, announced in 2022. His past of blockbuster bravado contrasts with a present where family, Demi included, rallies around him. Rob Lowe, the Brat Pack charmer, dodged a recent Montecito disaster, his golden boy image now tempered by life's unpredictability. Emilio Estevez, the quiet director, stirs curiosity with talks of a St. Elmo's Fire sequel, his steady career poised for a nostalgic spark. But Demi's descent was raw. By 2012, a seizure at a party fueled by synthetic cannabis and nitrous oxide landed her in a $150,000 a month Utah rehab. Her daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, cut ties, haunted by her transformation into someone unrecognizable. Can a family heal from such a rift? In 2015, Tallulah's own rehab journey sparked a reunion, and by 2017, a week-long Arizona retreat mended their bond. Today, matching mother tattoos seal their love. Now, let's talk money. Demi's fortune is a masterclass in turning pain into power. Her net worth, a modest $500,000 in the 80s, exploded to $50 million by the 90s with hits like Striptease, where she banked $12.5 million. By 2000, it hit $100 million, fueled by savvy producing gigs. Today, at $200 million, she's a financial titan, with projections eyeing $250 million by 2030, thanks to art investments like Warhols and tech bets on wellness apps. Her San Remo penthouse worth $45 million and Idaho ranch diversify her portfolio, while past Gulfstream jet days hint at her peak extravagance. Insurance covering health, properties, and business ventures shields her empire. The lesson: reinvest your wins, protect your assets, and never bet against yourself. Demi's not just surviving, she's rewriting the rules of wealth and love, leaving us hungry for her next chapter.